At the final slide, and over is Tiger Roll, the national hero and triple winner at Cheltenham, up the hill inside the final 150 yards, and this is going to be one popular success as Tiger Roll will win the Boyne Hurdle for Keith Donoghue and Gordon Elliot.
He's not back cantering that long, you know, he's going to be back cantering the 1st of January, so there's going to be an awful lot of improvement in him from the Boyne Hurdle. He wouldn't be as fit as he was last year, but lovely place to start him off, great track in Avon. It's a good fair track, and listen, there's no pressure. There's 2 races we're training for this year, which is the cross country race in Cheltenham and back for the English Randox Grand National. So Navan will just be a nice day out, great for people to see him, and he get a nice school around. Everyone will be happy. The chances are probably could be the last time he'll be seen in Ireland. But listen, he's a horse of a lifetime. It's great to have him back, but there is an awful lot of improvement in him. I wouldn't be expecting anything in Navan. He's there for a day out and a good school around. Yeah, he had a little setback, so he had, but he's back now. Keith Donoghue rides him every day and he's very happy with him. So I suppose fitness is the one worry for Navan, but we know ourselves there's a lot of improvement in him.
When he's well in himself, like, he'd be bucking and he'd kicking and he could knock rails down at the gallop, or he could do anything. But I think you need to see him like that. You need to see that bit of fight in him, and but he is a very confident horse. He's probably the most confident horse I've ever seen. You know, he's like a good footballer, or he's like anything like that. He knows he's very good, and I think that's the best part of him, is the confidence.
It showed how good he was last year. You know, if maybe if someone different had him, he wouldn't have run in a cross country race last year. He might wait for a Stayers Hurdle or for a Gold Cup. But I thought it was the right race to go for. It showed how good he is, but we know we're not that fit this year at the moment. We missed nearly a month with him, so we're not where we want to be, but we're going to use Navan as a good day to get him fit, and Cheltenham is our first main aim.
Up the hill, Tiger over 2 or 3 legs to Urgent de Gregan. Tiger O keeping on gamely from Urgent de Gregan, and it's a 3rd festival win for Tiger O in the Glenfarclas Chase.
Yeah, I remember I rode Tiger Roll in 2018 in the Clonmel Island. He pulled up after about a lap and a half. You know, his spark was gone. There wasn't much going him. And Gordon said to me that day, he goes, "I'll go send him for the Banks races now." I remember walking in thinking, God help whoever has to ride him over them, because he was after jumping really bad. And Bless the Wings was running in that race. It was actually December, as well as Tiger Roll, and my sponsor Stephen O'Connor owns Bless the Wings, so I wanted to try ride him, and Gordon said, "No, ride Tiger Roll because he'd be the one to ride in March." But I thought he was just saying that because he didn't want to put Davy on him. And I rode him, and I think he got beat 47 lengths, but he jumped well enough, but just a bit careful. We brought him back over then in February to school him, and he was just a different horse over them. And then I just knew that, Gordon was right. He told me I'd be in December, 3 or 4 months before that race. He told me he was the one to be on for March, and how right he was.
Yeah, well, I kind of pointed out that was a race I wanted to go for. I knew there wasn't that many roads to go for with him, so we said we'd go that road. So it was great, it worked out, and great for Keith. He's a big part of the team. He's here a long time, so it's nice for him to have ridden 2 Cheltenham winners on him.
They're halfway up the running though, and it's Tiger Roll under Davy Russell for Gordon Elliot. He'll win his 2nd national if he can see out the final 100 yards. Pleasant Company's gaining ground. Tiger Roll seeing it out. Tiger Roll, maybe just from Pleasant Company at the line.
He's probably not as small as everyone makes him out to be. He's actually a big enough horse when you stand into him. He's broad, which is great depth in his girth. So obviously he's a big heart, and what you need in a racehorse is a heart. But he knows he's the man. He loves all the attention. There's people here every day to see him at the moment. It's great. All the hype about him. So it would be great to get him back out again.
Tiger Roll heads towards the last. He's made this 20 lengths now. Final fence, steadies. Celebrate a victory for one of the Cheltenham Festival Immortals. A 4th victory for Tiger Roll, and he's absolutely rocked up. What a horse. Tiger Roll, one of the festival greats.
Listen, great for Keith. As I said, he's a big team player in the yard. But he's been a great horse for a lot of people. Lisa O'Neill had her first Cheltenham winner, and Keith had Davy Russell, Grand National. So he's been a great horse for a lot of people.
Oh, it's definitely a spring horse, and you can see that every year with him. That before Christmas he'd be kind of quiet in himself, and once the sun comes out there in February coming into March, he knows that's his time of year, and touch wood, he's starting to come into that kind of form now. So if we can just get him to Navan in one piece and get a good run under him, and it'll be all roads lead to Cheltenham then.
He loves it, yeah. Seems to love Cheltenham. He loves the crowd and loves the atmosphere. Cheltenham, obviously the race looks made for him. With a rating like he has to be running a cross country race, it's phenomenal. and then to go back and have another whack at the English Grand National, it will be second to none. You know, win, lose or draw, just the hype of getting them back there for the day will be something else. So it's one we're really looking forward to.
Davy Russell shakes up Tiger Roll. Magic of Light in second, Rathvinden in third. Walk in the Mill is back in fourth. Tiger Roll is remarkable. He comes up towards the winning line under Davy Russell to win his second round Ox Health Grand National. Tiger Roll joins the greats.
Yeah, look what Gordon has done is phenomenal. You know, he's trained many a big winner, but I've only been rode one Grade 1 winner and obviously 2 Cheltenham festivals and Tiger Roll, so I don't think people would know my name only for Tiger Roll, and just to be part of that is brilliant. But he's been very good for a lot of people, including Davy Russell and Lisa O'Neill as well, because, you know, I probably have that bond with him. I'm the one that rides him out every day, the one that's done all the work with him. So you know, he's to get me winners and Cheltenham, I'll remember him forever anyway.
I'm hoping I've got plenty more years left in my training career and something else will come along. But no, listen, to come across a horse like Tiger Roll, you know, at a relatively early stage in my career is something else, and you know, to get him back there for a third year would be brilliant. But you know, he's a people's horse now. People like to see him, and it would be great for everyone in Avon to get him there.